This review is for the Van Gogh Muted Colours Pocket Box, a 12 half-pan watercolor set by the company Royal Talons. This is their affordable student grade line, but you may also be familiar with their professional grade known as Rembrandt. This is a really well-constructed box, complete with a pop-out mixing tray and pan spaces that allow the paints to snap securely in place. The top row, being partially empty, allows for a hollow backside which lets your fingers grip the case securely while painting, making it ideal for travel and urban sketching. The paints are well labeled, including pigment info on the wrapping, and each pan has a color code on it for easy reordering. They are available in tubes or pans for refills. It includes a compact travel brush capable of holding a good amount of water, springing back to a fine point. Van Gogh recently released many new pocket box sets with different color selections, but this muted set caught my eye due to containing 4 of their new 2019 release colors, including Titan Buff and the gently granulating lavender, turquoise green, and Davies gray. It's unusual to find granulating mixes in these types of sets. Beginners often have mixed feelings about texture in watercolor paints when they first discover it, such as in the common color ultramarine blue. I personally love granulation, but if you're not a fan for this texture effect, it's only present in 3 of the 12 colors. The color selection is well balanced for painting a wide variety of subjects. At first, I thought the Quin Rose was a bit bright in a muted color set, but it was perfect for color mixing purples, reds, and orange with the other colors. I immediately thought the color selection was ideal for modern florals, trees, and moody night landscapes. But its selection also lends itself to portraits and general design work. Most of the colors are semi-transparent, and while not very noticeable on the swatch chart, you can see that this brand has a bit of residue that shows up over the black lines. It's minor, and I haven't found it to hurt my ability to layer with these colors. This brand is not chalky. The quality gum Arabic binder keeps all the colors on the page. None of them rub off when I roughly touch the dry painting, which can happen in lesser quality brands. My only real complaint was the variation in tinting strength from one color to the next. When it comes time to paint, it's good to know ahead of time that just a small touch of a damp brush to indigo or neutral tint picks up a ton of dark, rich color. The gamboge, and especially the turquoise green, required more paint to get a good color payoff. The turquoise green is a beautiful color, but I was a little surprised that it wasn't a very strong, deep color, considering its phthalo blue and ultramarine ingredients. I also noticed that all 3 of the new granulating mixes were easier to lift than the other mostly staining colors. I was initially attracted to Van Gogh paints after seeing a lot of artists using their paints side by side with professional brands. I wondered, why are these paints that are often around $2 a pan or $3 to $5 a tube were being used alongside brands that cost 2 to 3 times as much? The first time I used Van Gogh several years ago, I was impressed by their vibrant color selection and found that certain strong colors were perfectly acceptable alternatives to more expensive brands. The pigment ingredients and lightfast information is always easy to find. But this brand secured my trust after doing a 6-month lightfast test on over 20 colors and not finding a single one that faded. I felt like this was a company I could feel confident in using their art supplies, even for important projects and artwork for sale. I'd love to hear your experience and thoughts on this brand. Let me know in the comments below.